Hello everyone, I'm Kimberly Parker with Sierra Nevada Memorial Hospital Foundation, and today for Doc Talk I'm joined by Dr. Joe Britton. Welcome, Joe.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here. Dr. Britton, we always start off, our viewing audience loves to just know a little bit about our local physicians, so if you don't mind, tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
So I'm one of the local emergency physicians, and I've been at this hospital since 1994. Our kids were raised here, and we're so sad because our last one is leaving in like 6 months.
It's hard.
It is very hard. And we feel very fortunate to have been here in this community for that long.
That's wonderful. And you are the Director of Emergency Services, correct?
I am. I'm the director. There are 14 of us. There's, in addition to 2 PAs, and we have a very diverse, really well-trained group.
And what are some of the challenges that you see most often in the emergency department?
We're basically a retirement community. Sometimes we joke that we're geriatric emergency medicine specialists. Mm-hmm. So one of the challenges is just making sure that that population is well served from an emergency standpoint. Mm-hmm. There seems to have been an uptick in substance abuse issues in not only our community but every community. So we're having to deal with how we can best manage those issues not only in our department but partnering with community members, community health resources and things like that. So those are a couple of the challenges.
And I always like to explain, because I tell people often that physicians don't actually work for hospitals. You're part of a group that is Swope, correct? And maybe you can just explain what Swope is.
Yeah, so the name of our group is Swope Emergency Physicians. It's interesting, so the founder of the group is Stuart Fleming.
Remember Stuart?
Yeah, so Stuart started the group back in the 80s, and his middle name is Swope.
Oh, well now we know.
Now you know. So we never changed it, so that, that's how the name came about. And yes, all physician groups in California are contracted with hospitals. You can't be employed by hospitals. So we've been contracted with Sierra Nevada Memorial Hospital since the 80s.
Yeah, well, great to have 14 of you aboard. It's a great group. Right now, I'm working very closely with Dr. Britton and the rest of the emergency room physicians on a very important transformational campaign for the emergency department. Why don't you tell our listeners just a little bit about why that's important to all of you that work day to day, 24/7 in that emergency department?
It is important, and we're seeing the transition happen, or the transformation happen before our eyes, and we greatly appreciate it. As I said, we've been contracted with the hospital since the late 80s. The space really hasn't changed much since the late 80s. And, we can all appreciate how the community has grown. It's busier on the streets, and it's just busier in town, and thus our emergency department is significantly busier. And we need more space. We need more front-end space to see patients more quickly. We need more back-end space to safely take care of more psychiatric patients that we're seeing. We need space for private family conversations. And the place just needs to be a facelift. It needs to be updated a bit. And so hopefully with this new transformation, all of those things will occur.
Well, thank you, and we appreciate everything that all of you do for our emergency department. For those of you that are listening today, we still do need to raise funds for our emergency department transformation. You can be part of that. We're about $700,000 away from our goal. We hope that you'll continue to support it and give. You can do that by calling me at 530-477-9700, or even go to our website, www.supportsierranevada.org. Dr. Britton, thanks for joining us briefly for this Doc Talk, and until next time, we'll see you soon.